everybody, this is Nicole with HelpMamaRemote.com, and today I'm doing something a little different. Happy Monday to you all. Today I want to share with you how I styled my china cabinet using my milk glass, as well as how I use milk glass throughout the house to organize some of my things. You've been following me for quite some time. You know I love vintage items, so whenever I'm like browsing the thrift store, there are certain things that I look for vintagey. I really don't purchase a lot of new things because I just don't, I don't know, I just don't have that enjoyment for them as I do with finding vintage items. Things that I see maybe my grandmother had, aunt had, those things that we saw in the 70s, 60s, 50s. Well, I didn't see them in the 60s and 50s, but those are the things that I enjoy having in my home. Vintage items, things that you won't see in anyone's home unless they collect vintage items as well. So I want to share that with you, so hopefully you can get some ideas. If you have any of these items, you'll see you don't have to just collect them and keep them in your china cabinet. Use them as well as use them for organization. They are really good to use to organize and just make things look nice, cute, and dainty. Okay, so here is my china cabinet. This is how I styled my china cabinet for the summer. Just removed some of the things that I had for spring, as well as I did moving some of my milk glass around. So I'll start at the top. At the top, the burgundy is pretty much always up there. And I did still leave the eggs that I chalk painted over there. And I just tucked my husband's hats, his garden hats. And whenever he needs to go outside, he just grabs one. And over here are some cake plates that I have, and they are vintage cake plates. I have the clear one at the bottom, the amber one in the middle, and the green one at the top. Like I told you, I have a thing for quite a few things. Cake plates are one of them. See, I have the scallop platters laying on the back of the china cabinet, and I have two of those, so I have one on that side. I have the same thing on each side. And on this side, I have the same thing. Now here in the middle, this is my favorite punch bowl, the milk glass punch bowl, as well as my pitcher, the hobnail pitcher. And so far I've only found these, they're two different style cups. I've only found two of each so far. So until I find two more. I think I saw one, the small like tumbler. It was $2.99. I was not paying $2.99 for a cup. So I passed on it. I'll find it somewhere else. Okay, next here I have the Grapevine Pitcher. You recently seen this in one of my thrift hauls, one of my finds. I found that along with the large tumblers. I found 8 tumblers, so it was a 9-piece set. So I just have 6 out because that's what fits in here. Over there to your right, I have my little small servers. And again, I mimic the same thing on each side. And here at the bottom, I decided to add some of my Pyrex. I have quite a bit. Well, you know what? I don't have that much because I did get rid of the pieces that I weren't in love with. I got rid of those. But this here set, the green spring blossom Pyrex, I only have 3 so far. I'm missing the smallest bowl. And my grandmother gave me this. It was her sister's. And this is an old set. I remember seeing my aunt cook with this. So when I noticed that my grandmother had it, I said, "Ooh, Grandma," because it was just sitting over on her baker's rack. I'm like, "Do you want that set?" And she gave it to me, so I was happy to get it. So I have it in here. I have used it. All my items, all of my vintage items I use. I don't just store them away and not use them. I use them. However, I love to have them on display, and I love to use them as well. So I have used them, but this time I wanted to break up all the white and add a little color in here, and I put the spring blossom in along with the other Pyrex casserole dishes over there on the side. I forgot what that pattern is, the other one. And in the back you see my pink milk glass platter that I recently found. Great find. And my vintage scale. And over here I have these vases, and I have so many. I have 6 because my purpose for getting more than one was to use them for milkshakes in the summer or root beer floats. So I have those there. I only have one egg holder, that hobnail egg holder. And over here in the back I have my dishes. So far, I found, let's see, 4 of the plates, large plates. I have all 8 of the saucers, and I have 6, I want to say just 6 cups. And the cups I have to go to this set right here, but they can be easily interchanged with my dishes. And those little maracas, I think they're called maracas back there. The client just brought them back from Haiti for me, so I put those in there to add a little color. And I like the ethnic flavor. I love ethnic, so you'll see a lot of African masks or anything from different cultures. I love that, as well as I love vintage decor, so try to mix it in. Now, one of the places I use my milk glass to organize is here in my craft space. Now, over here you can see these milk glass compote dishes. I have my Sharpie markers in. And over here, this other one, I have just some more Sharpie markers and some, in general, you know, markers. This bowl right here, I'm sorry it's so dark, but this bowl right here, I've been using it to throw in scrap pieces of craft paper that I use when I'm doing my Plan With Me videos. So if I need a little piece of scrap paper, I just go to this bowl right here. Now, just recently, I start using these milk glass dishes to store some of my washi tape. I like it because it's out in the open. I can just sift through it and see what color I want to use. It also helps me coordinate my colors a little bit better because they're all out in the open. This here larger one, I've been putting as well scrap paper in here when I'm doing my Plan With Me. I'm using it like sort of like a garbage. If anything in there is good, I'll sift through it later and take it out, put it over there where I'm keeping my scrap pieces of paper, but it really comes in handy. Right here is my desk, and as you see, I found a lampshade for my little milk glass lamp that I recently found at the what did I get it? Thrift store. And at the bottom here is exactly what I wanted to use it for, to put little paper clips and cute clothespins. If I need them, I could grab them. And it's also very decorative and cute. Now here, if you see, this is used for ashtray. Tony at the Morneau, she's my little milk glass dictionary. So just recently found out that these little round dishes here used to be ashtrays. But what I use them for, I sit my candles on them. And I also have them in our bedroom on our nightstands, and we use them as coasters to put our cups in so our nightstands don't get wet and it doesn't mess up our nightstand. So these come in really handy for coasters. You can sit them on your end tables, your nightstands, and you know, any other place in the house that you want to protect something, especially using them for candles too. Now, another thing you can use these for are soap dishes. I've also used them in my kitchen to put my sponge on. So in other words, the possibilities are endless. And of course, I use these items in my bedroom as well. Now, I have, like I say, my candle here on the little, used to be ashtray that I use. I just take the candle off if I'm going to bring a glass upstairs, and I put that glass on there. The little dish over to the left, I use it just for any odds and ends that I want to throw in there. I need to take downstairs or put in my purse. Sometimes I may bring my keys upstairs. And the large vase, I have pins in, and I like it because you cannot see them. Now also, I use them inside my drawer. I have the little hands that I put Post-it notes on, and the little circle milk glass over there in the back. I just have my little charger right there, and like I said, I'll throw change in there. I'll throw different things in there just to corral things together, keep it organized, and when I need to clean out my drawer, I clean it out and put, you know, the necessary things that need to go in there so it'll stay nice and organized. Okay, so I hope this was helpful to you. There were a couple areas I didn't show you where I keep my milk glass. That was one in the bathroom. I store like cotton swabs and cotton balls in them. Lotion, I keep a bowl under the sink, you know, with keeping corralling different lotions under there. Also they have a tall vase, so a wide vase that I use for my toilet brush. Looks cute. It's back over out the way, as well as I use Pyrex for my plunger, to sit my plunger in the back. So, as well as my coffee bar. Some milk glass on my coffee bar where I keep the creamer and stir. Like I said, the possibilities are endless. And even if you don't collect Pyrex, there are dishes that you can use to corral different things and organize certain things in your home. So, like I said, I hope this was helpful. I hope you received some ideas on how to organize some things in your home, as well as how to style and display your china cabinet or any vintage items that you collect. This is Nicole with HelpMamaRemote.com. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and comment down below and let me know what items do you use to organize in your home that aren't intended for organizing. Bye-bye.